Yo, what's poppin', guys? It's Red J here, and I'm here today to do a little catching up on My Hero Academia, really. I, late as- oh shit. I did not have the stream muted. Okay, uh, so, I need to do the chapter that just came out, but I also need to do the chapter before that, because I didn't realize that it was out, because, well, like, I did, but, like, okay. So when chapter 156 came out that week, One Piece was on break, and I was like, okay, so My Hero Academia came out. Let me wait for One Piece to come out, then I'll do both of them. And One Piece never came out, and I didn't realize that One Piece was on break that week. So here I am doing a double live reaction, chapters 156, and then rolling right into chapter 157. Let me get myself situated here. Okay. So let's get to it. Volume 16 of the comic hits shelves on November 2nd. This is awesome, actually. Chapter 156, The Rescuee's Power. Alright, we're getting a little bit of a late start, but let's move out. A short time ago. Surprisingly, he packed less of a punch than I'd expect. Suyu is talking, and then Rikiya Katsukame. Rikiya Katsukame. So that's like the dragon group with Uraraka and Tsuyu. By touching someone and inhaling, he can absorb their vitality and make himself larger. Be sure to isolate him while he's still unconscious. Jeez. It sounds like things are getting out of hand inside. Let's hurry. And so all three of them are running in, except for their leader, who's like, wait. And then Sayu and Uraraka just kind of hit a slump and seem to be falling over. Okay. Oh boy. He's absorbing vitality again, the guy. And Ryu, I think her name is, I think part of her name is Ryu. I'm calling her Ryu right now until her name's said again. I was sure I knocked him unconscious. Looks like that booster drug I got from Irinaka is finally starting to kick in. Now I can absorb it just by inhaling. All of a sudden, I feel like a new man. About 20 minutes passed. This is such a pain. Meow, meow. These guys can't even manage to stand up, let alone evacuate. Nejire! Nejire Hado Quirk... Nejire Hado Quirk Surge. Translation note, Hado in Japanese. Exactly the same as her last name. Wait, so her name is basically Nejire? Anyway. Oh, another translate. Hang on, let me actually read what they're translating notes about. Ha ha ha, looks like the drug's worn off. Let me touch you, little girl. Let me touch you, little girlie. Okay, you need to calm down. In translation note, of course it's sideways. And this is where her first name comes from. The verb twist. Nejireru. Nejireru. So her name is short for twist, and her last name basically also means twist. Oh, the translation note is about the box that I'm about to read now. She can convert her own vitality into pure energy and emit shockwaves. But for some reason, whenever she fires them, they get all twisty, so they lack speed. Grr, no thanks. Uraraka! Deku, I came to call in reinforcements. Our objective is directly underneath that crossroads. The pros are fighting as we speak, keeping them in check. We need assistance. Everyone, just do as you are instructed. Gravity, make him float. Froppy, help me move him. Nejire, hit the both of us with everything you've got. Why can these damn bitches still move? Because we're told day in and day out. Go beyond. Plus Ultra! Yeah, that's actually awesome. Ryukyu, that's her name! Ryukyu, you guys! Oh man, they all just crashed in. Now we're at where the last chapter left off. Chapter. Yeah, where the last chapter left off. Deku, what? So the Deku from before. You know, that crossed my mind. Like, wasn't Deku underground at this point? So I was thinking maybe it was Toga, but then I was like, no, because why would Toga be helping them? But right when I was about to toss everyone up above into the hole. Who would have thought that Hotaku and her friends were here too? This is totally plus chaos. Hey, put some clothes on, would you? You've got this old man all flustered. Yes, indeed. So Compress is here. It looks like Compress is here, plus Toga and twice, and Toga has Deku like coming off her. So you made a copy of my body in order to dig a hole. Long time no see. Let's Compress out. Escape. Search for Overhaul's location. Pin it down. So they go underground, dig a little tunnel, and climb to the surface. Toga transform into Izuku. At the surface. That's right, but that's not all, mister. So listen up. Until today, he wouldn't even let us get close to that kid, the core of their operation. And it didn't seem like we'd be able to win it if we fought to Overhaul directly. And that's unfortunately for us, the heroes decided to come and crash the party. So Toys just explained all that. Their core is just a child? Huh? Get it? Got it? Good. Now get down there and snatch her. We're the real versions, but you're just a copy, so you should be the one who takes the risk. What? Plus chaos, you say, but what about my revenge for my lost arm? Like I said, you're a copy, so hurry up before someone else comes. Oh, for the love of... This is just dreadful. Those two are complete psychos. I'm a fool for thinking they were being nice to me. The League of Villains? I've gotten no idea what's... Gravity! I'm leaving Night Eye to you. Oh, Deku's yelling out to Erotica to go help Night Eye, and shit, Deku's getting beat up. By more spikes coming out of the ground. Compress doing stuff, and Chisaki's kind of doing stuff, and Deku yells out, Chisaki! Whoa. Oh, Chisaki's escaping through that hole, it looks like. He's raising up the ground beneath him and shooting him out of the hole. And he's got Eri. This complete mess. You worthless trash. From even further below the smashed ground. So he's trying to go up through the hole. I won't let you! Deku screaming out. Grab him, this time, for sure. Give it up already. Lemonion's cape. So it got blown up here. How sickening. She wasn't even conscious of the fact that she grabbed it. A hero's cape is for bundling up a young girl who's in terrible pain. And yet, it can't be. My daughter. Do you remember her, Chisaki? Yeah. Wait. Flashback for Chisaki? Oh wait, it looks like Eri let out her powers. And then Chisaki kind of looks like he's remembering stuff. My daughter, do you remember her, Chisaki? Yeah, she cut her ties with us after a dispute over her marriage. And that's my daughter's kid. The fool went and abandoned her. My husband is dead. This child is cursed, or so she said. One day, as the husband went to touch her, he just up and vanished. A power that didn't resemble anything from either family lineage that had manifested. It was a genetic mutation, not some curse. Apparently it can happen on an extremely rare basis. We don't know the particulars of her ability or how it's used, she has no awareness of it. But the fact that it makes things vanish, it resembles your power, Chisaki. In addition to looking after her, I want you to investigate her quirk for me. You're good at that kind of stuff, aren't you? Resembles me? Hardly. In fact, hardly. This is in a completely different dimension from restoring or regenerating. Or, repairing, I mean. A quirk that rewinds? This girl is terrifying indeed. She just rewinded to the point that Chisaki's no longer fused with the one guy. That's awesome! Eri's awesome! And that day was the first time she had tried to escape, but in the end, she had given up, thinking that there's no way she could ever escape from that man. Robbed of her freedom, she suffered an incision She suffered as incisions were made on her body day in and day out. It hurts, it hurts. Why? This fearsome power, which even she did not know how to use. Ultimately, she resigned herself to the fact that it was her own fault for being born with that power. I'm cursed. She had no choice but to accept that as her fate. Nothing I've done up to now will ever be useless. I'll always be Lemillion. She's getting flashbacks to Lemillion. But Lemillion's actions shook her heart to her core. She couldn't bear to see people getting hurt, all to save her. Stop, please. I don't want you to die. But they wanted to give up, even if it killed them. New feelings began to bud within her. Her power awakens. Then they screamed, I have to save them! Triggering her awakening. So, theory. Well, first off, My Hero Academia chapter 800, really? No. Chapter 156, end. So, I have a theory. If Aries' quirk is to rewind, and that whole quirk removing bullet thing is using her quirk as power, does that mean it's just rewinding the quirk itself to before it had manifested? Hang on a second, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, pass now. Ah, damn it. That was annoying. So if she's rewinding the quirk, or if the shot rewinds her quirk to before it had manifested, does that mean after a like quirks manifest around the age of 4, right? Typically. So does that mean 4 years after being shot with one of those things, your quirk will return? I want to say it's true. I do. But even if that was the case, it would be 4 years after right now, so like it would be a year after Deku graduates that Lemillion would regain his quirk. At that point, it would be mildly questionable if the story is still going. Anyway, next chapter. My Hero Academia, chapter 157. Grasp her hand. Oh yeah, the last chapter ended with Eri jumping into Deku's hands. Forgot to mention that part. Chapter 157. Infinite 100%. The seed sown by Mirio Togata had finally sprouted, granting Eri the determination to be saved. This time, I'm not letting go of you. Whoa. Some kind of realistic looking art of Suyu. That's pretty cool. Oh, double spread. Of Chisaki jumping down to grab her. Give her back! Not good. I can't move well. I can't move well. Not good. I can't move well suspended in midair like this. I won't let go, no matter what. I'm not gonna let anything like that happen again. He's thinking back to everything that happened, really. Tell me, what kind of hero do you want to be? He's remembering Togata asking him. The kind of hero that wipes away everyone's worries, always wins, and saves everyone. Ah! And Chisaki just kind of morphed the ground into a bunch of pointy spike things. Kind of like spider legs, except it's only 5, not 8. And it's thrusting them into Deku. Deku did not get hit. What just happened? Exactly, he just kind of vanished. Oh, did Eri use her quirk? What? Yeah, even Deku's confused. They're now about, like, quite a few feet in the air above the surface. This is weird. Right when I was about to kick him, I got blown all the way up here. Did I just travel through the air at high speed using wind pressure? He's thinking about the New Hampshire Smash. Like All Might's New Hampshire Smash? Wait. Could I have lost control like I did when I was attacking when I fought Kachan? So basically, my legs are... What the hell was that? A shockwave? So, did he just break his legs? Where did Deku? Chisaki! And that's why I didn't want to touch her. This is why. No, that's why I didn't want to touch her, even though I haven't told her anything about her ability or how to use it. Eri, you can't leave. You belong to me. Yeah, but hang on. Looking back at it, Deku's legs look perfectly fine. So yeah, I think it was Eri's quirk. In order to realize Pop's ambition, I need you, Eri. This is bad from Ryukyu. You all, you all will be fine. Night Eye's alive? Holy shit! At the very least, right now, he isn't planning on targeting you. He's going up to the surface to pursue Midoriya and Eri and kill Midoriya. No! My body won't. I want to run, but I can't. No! Poor Arca. I saw it. You think I'd go quietly after hearing that? In your current condition, even if you three were to go after him, you cannot win. So we're supposed to just sit around and do nothing? That ain't right. Nobody knows what the future happens. I'll twist the future. Or Arca saying that, and then I'll twist the future is Night Eye thinking back. Through that hole in the wall and down the path, Mirio should be there. Please, Froppy, Ravti, Ryukyu, please help me to the surface. Night Eye, bloody, battered, and really mildly dead for the last few chapters. Wants to go to the surface, and now up to Deku. My body feels hot. No, it's cold. Even though I used 100% just now. Nothing's broken, but yet all my injuries have been healed. What? Is that your power? So he used 100%, his legs broke, but she just rewinded time. For him, and like all his injuries are healed. Is that your power? Eri, and then Deku just kind of like shocked with something. What the? That feels like my body is being pulled apart from the inside. She's unable to control her power. By some chance, she is able to activate it, but you don't know how to stop it, do you, Eri? Is it rewinding time even more? What the fuck? Oh. Chisaki made the ground into like a skeleton dragon-esque thing with like a crap ton of arms, and he's sitting in its mouth. And that's what rose him to the surface. No, he's part of it. His legs turned into all of that. So if the thing closed its mouth, he's protected. And only the top half of him is still him. With Eri's quirk, she can rewind humans. Depending on how she uses it, she could probably revert a person to a monkey if she tried. If you continue to hold her like that, you'll disappear. She can rewind anything she touches to nothingness. That quirk of hers is cursed. Return her to me. There's no way to stop her other than my disassembly. I won't, no matter what. I see. The instant my leg broke, before I could even feel pain, she reversed it for me. It's such a kind, gentle quirk. Eri's surprised. She's also in tears. Now that I've experienced how it feels, I understand. She continues to revert my body with blinding speed. In that case, if I'm constantly accumulating grave injuries at an even greater speed, one for all, full cowl, 100%, towards the final battle at full power. Eri, will you lend me your power? Yo! That's the end of the chapter, damn it! My Hero Academia, chapter 157, end! Damn! Yo! Like, Deku at 100%, all his hair is flying backwards. It's kind of funny. Ooh, cute out of the okay, so like, this was lit. These chapters were great chapters. This is awesome. This is a good time to be a Boku no Hero fan, in my opinion. I can't wait to see this stuff animated. That'd be so cool. So, what was my theory earlier? Hang on, I'm gonna go back to when I said I had a theory. What was my theory again? Oh, right. Could Mirio's quirk come back in, like, say 4 years? That's my theory. Yep, I haven't done this shit. But, so, I kind of feel like it could, but at the same time, it'd be kind of a mildly useless plot device to add in unless the story continues past Deku's graduation. Or unless Deku gets held back, which I think's pretty unlikely. I'd like to think it's very unlikely. I'd like to think it's impossible, really. But, who knows? So, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead, get up on out of here. I'll be doing Tokyo Ghoul Read Chapter 157, 6, 7 in a little bit. So, if you're interested, make sure you check that out. In the meantime, I am gonna get on out of here. Bye-bye.